Hello, I'm Craig Everett, the Chief Product Officer for QPQ AG, and in this little demonstration, I'm going to show how the Gajumaru wallet, in this case the desktop wallet, not the mobile one, uh, interacts with the QuidProQuo sales site uh, to perform login, for one, post sale items to the chain, and how within the QuidProQuo market system the system operator can have some authority over what's displayed on the site, what's accepted by the site. Now, the system operator obviously has zero control over the blockchain part of this. The Gajimaru blockchain, nobody can control that, not even us. But from the site's perspective, uh, you don't want to have contraband show, or you don't want nasty things to show up on a family friendly sales site if you're trying to do serious business. So there's the anti-censorship argument on the one hand, and that's a very true thing. On the other hand, we also want to have nice things, and the only way to kind of affect that, a balance between these two, is to allow every different site author to make their own decisions. So that's, in the case of Quid Pro Quo, we've designed the system so that we do have an approval system, an approval track for people to post sale items to make sure that there's not crazy stuff getting posted. So anyway, so first we're going to log on. To log in, we do the grids login system, which allows an out of context device to give you an authentication signature for this. Now that doesn't touch the blockchain. That's just this random message came into the wallet. It was signed and sent back. And now the site is aware that Bob wanted to log in because it knows Bob's key, right? It knows Bob's ID. So Bob is going to sell some mineral water today, for 10 gajus, and just because everybody likes water, right? Beverages, mineral water, bottled. So these tags can help navigation and help search. The search features on this site are not very well fleshed out yet. It's navigational right now, but search will be coming, and tags become kind of important to that. So the description text. So what we've got is images. So we're just gonna plop images in here. We don't have the drag and drop thing is not there yet. That'll probably be implemented later. Mineral water. It's good. We actually don't need that caption anymore. So what's happening in the background here? It's saying no image because those images are being processed. So okay, and now there's some image optimization, and then removing any of the crazy, like if they're people use person-to-person sales sites to sell secondhand goods more often than firsthand, right? And because of that, our concern would be that somebody would have a lot of private metadata inside of their image. So when they send an image they may have taken with a smartphone, it might have GPS data or something else sensitive on it. What the site backend does is it strips all that, optimizes the image, and then posts the sanitized version up. So what we see here is Bob's got a couple of options. He can edit the sale information if he wants to. He can update the price, which potentially would go through the blockchain. He can cancel the sale or post the contract to chain. Now, posting the contract to chain, this is not on chain yet, right? So what we see here is status is off chain. The contract ID is none. And if we go look at Bob's items, open sale offers, he's got approved items up here, and he's got unreviewed item down here, which is the one we're trying to deal with now. If we open the system operator's screen, and we go to the review, go to the review queue, we have an unreviewed item here. Now, we can review this now, or we can review it after it's been posted to the chain. It doesn't matter. The site operator has these options to check this stuff out, and then approve or not. So we'll just go ahead and approve it. So, looks good to me. So this is now an approved item, which means the review queue is now clear. But we don't see it on the front page yet. it's not actually displayed as a sale item yet. And the reason being, it is not on the chain yet. So we need to put it on the chain. That those two things have to be true for something to be displayed. The item has to be open for sale. So the status of it has to be open. It needs to also be on the chain. And it needs to be approved. So an approved item that is open for sale and is on chain. If those three things are true, then it shows up. So post the contract to chain. Now this is going to cause a contract call to happen. So now we get a transaction signature request from the back end of this site, and it says, hey, you need to sign this contract call, which we do. Now that's already on chain. So the contract ID, this contract has now been posted to the Gajimoto blockchain. This is the contract ID, which you can check out in Explorer or whatever. And if we go to the front page, it's now for sale. So now it shows up as an item. Now, if the system operator were to reject an item or revoke approval of an item because there was some heinous edit to it or something later, all those types of things could be, those actions could happen, and remove them from the site. Now, again, the site operator can't control the blockchain, but they can control their own sales contracts on the chain. The system operator could cancel a chain contract. There's a call interface for that. But the blockchain is like the thing that nobody can control. So what's being displayed, what's not being displayed, that's how sort of site moderation works here. In another video, we'll show the transaction process, negotiation process, and that'll be that. Thank you.